If you are considering possibly making a move to Santa Rosa, California in the next couple of years, you absolutely need to watch this video. This video is all about everything you need to know about Santa Rosa, California. What's up, guys? My name is Danny M. Cronin. I'm a real estate agent right here in Sonoma County, and if this is your very first time to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I drop a video once a week, every single week, all having to do with living in Sonoma County. And if you don't know by now, I am a full-time real estate agent right here in Sonoma County. So if you have any questions at all about buying, selling, or investing, whatever the case is, I would love the opportunity to help you. All of my contact information is down below. Please call me, text me, email me, whatever is most convenient for you. With all that being said, let's get right into today's video. Okay, so the very first thing you need to absolutely understand about Santa Rosa is it is the largest city inside of Sonoma County. But with all that being said, this city is still relatively small. If you look at some of the bigger cities that we know of, like LA, New York, and tons of others, Santa Rosa's current population is right around 180,000 people. Again, relatively small, but Santa Rosa is Sonoma County's largest city. I get people asking me all the time, Danny, I'm thinking about moving here. I'm not familiar with the area. What can I expect when it comes to the weather? Well, that's a difficult one to answer because the weather lately has been extremely different. We usually have pretty hot summers, maybe no more than 10 to 15, maybe 20 days of the summertime months being at 100 or maybe a little over 100 degrees. Usually it's pretty calm, it's pretty tame. We do have, a lot of coastal breeze here being so close to the beach, so that's super nice. Winter times are a little different. Obviously, it's very hard to judge what's gonna happen with the weather in the future, but normally we do get a pretty decent size amount of rain. It's not super uncommon to have weeks back to back to back where it's just raining every single day, quite miserable, but we only have to put up with that for a short time. When it comes to education, there are tons of options here. When it comes to maybe you have small children, you're looking at pre-K, kindergarten, middle school. There are so many different schools available inside of Santa Rosa. I Googled it one time and it absolutely blew my mind in terms of how much schooling we offer here in Santa Rosa. I know for high schools, I think there's around 13, 14 schools all within Santa Rosa city limits, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. Not a lot of cities can offer the same thing. When it comes to junior high and college, we do have Santa Rosa's Junior College that's located in the JC neighborhood, one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Santa Rosa. Also, we have SSU, which technically isn't located inside Santa Rosa. It's about 10 minutes south in a small little city called Rohnert Park. But if you have children, you're thinking about having children, you don't know where to raise them, you wanna make sure they're in good school systems, I am sure you will find the best option for you right here in Santa Rosa. Recreational things to do. There are tons of options. One of the main reasons why I love Santa Rosa so much, I was born and raised here, had the opportunity to move away several times, but opted out of that for many different reasons. Number one is simply because there are so many things to do inside of Santa Rosa. I don't care if you like indoor activities, outdoor activities, if you're into sports, whatever it is, there are tons of options here. We have one of the biggest lakes around, and that is called Spring Lake, which is right inside of Santa Rosa in the section of Santa Rosa. And tons of different lakes if you're into fishing, if you're into going out and maybe paddleboarding, whatever the case is. My favorite one is Riverfront Regional Park. If you're into indoor activities, again, if you have small kids, maybe you wanna, make sure you have things to do in the wintertime. One of my favorite places of all time, we were actually there last weekend running around with my little 2-year-old, is Epic Center. It's basically a place where the parents get to have fun and the kids get to have fun as well. They have a bar there, you can go and grab a drink, you can walk around, it's a whole arcade area. There's also a trampoline place inside of there. There's also a restaurant inside of there. There's also a gym inside of there, and it just basically, and bowling and axe throwing. Pretty random, but it's in there. But it's just a super cool spot to hang out. Again, we were there last weekend, spent about 2 hours there, didn't spend a whole lot of money at all. Super, super affordable to be able to go there, hang out, eat good food, have a beer, have the kids run around, and have the time of their lives. But there are tons of different options, different things to do inside of Santa Rosa. As far as transportation goes here inside Santa Rosa, we do have several different options. Number one I want to mention is we do actually have an airport here right in town. Now it's a smaller airport, It doesn't do a lot of the big commercial airlines, but there are some trips you can take. I know one of those trips you can fly to Vegas, you can fly to Reno, and it's been growing over the years, but there is an airport here, which is super awesome. It's really nice to be close by to that. We usually go to San Francisco or Oakland, and that's like an hour drive. There's terrible traffic, so having that here in the city is super nice. Also, we have the SMART train. It starts in Santa Rosa. It doesn't quite go more north. They've had plans in the last couple of years talking about bringing that all the way north to Cloverdale, but right now it spans from Santa Rosa. You have stops in Roanoke Park, Petaluma, Novato, and up to San Rafael, and then you can jump on a ferry and head to San Francisco and have a fun day in the city. So it's super nice if you're looking for places where you can kind of move around pretty easily. Obviously, we have Uber and all of those other things here, but in terms of like public transportation, that is what Santa Rosa has to offer. Touching back on some more local attractions, because I do think this is super important. All the people that reach out to me after watching some of these videos, they want to know, what can I do? I'm a family, or I'm single, or whatever the case is. What are my options? We do have a nice little nightlife here, downtown Santa Rosa. Downtown used to be a lot bigger back in the day, but it's a little bit smaller now. Only a couple bars, but some good stuff over there. Beer barons over there. If you like wine, if you like good food, this is definitely a spot to hang out. We also, pretty random, but we have an ice arena right here inside Santa Rosa, California. It's called Snoopy's Home Ice. I actually grew up playing hockey. I started at age 6, played all the way till I was 21, played a little bit for the JC, and then I had to go to work. But super nice to have that here. So if you have kids, maybe you like to go out there, if you want to do figure skating, they have lessons. You can do public skates, you can get into hockey. The possibilities are endless there. And overall, it's just a super fun place to hang out. The ice arena is named after the Charles Schulz, and yes, he did live here inside Santa Rosa. The guy who created the Peanuts cartoon lived here. Super awesome, and they made the ice arena to kind of commemorate him, and his spirit kind of does live on here inside Santa Rosa. You see a lot of little of his Peanut character statues kind of scattered all throughout Santa Rosa, so it's super cool to have places like this nearby. And that's gonna wrap this one up, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more questions about Santa Rosa or any other city, I don't care what it is. I don't care if you're thinking about buying, selling, whatever it is. If you just have questions, I am your guy. All of my contact information is down below. Call me, text me, email me, whatever is most convenient for you. And if you like this video, please do me a very big favor. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It only takes you a couple of minutes, and it really, really, really helps me out a whole lot, especially if you want to watch more videos learning about Sonoma County. Definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. But that's going to wrap this one up, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you